Excuse me, are you parked here without permission? Can you stop doing that? I think I've told you many times already.
Huh? What's the problem? Why did you contact me for such a thing? Did you ask for my contact information just to say that? I gave you my phone number contact to chat with you because I thought I'd be nice to chat with an old lady like you.
Can I have your full name? You only gave me your phone number. If you keep parking here without permission, I'll have to contact your workplace, so please tell me where you work.
I don't have a workplace. I'm a student, you know?
Okay, then can you stop parking your car here without permission?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a nuisance, so I'll call the police.
What are you talking about? Who do you think you are? I just found a free parking lot near here while I was out having fun. It looks like nobody's using it, so what's the problem with parking there?
Do you understand that it's someone else's property? If someone else says it's a nuisance, you should stop. Do you not understand that you're parking on someone else's property without permission?
So, what's wrong with it? Nobody's using it, and it's not a problem. Are you just trying to pick a fight with me and complain about everything?
I don't understand what you're talking about. But if you keep doing this, it will become a serious problem. As a university student, you should avoid getting into trouble or any incidents.
I'm not going to tell you my personal information. You can't do anything about it anyway. I'm just using the empty space when I need it. So, I'll continue to use it without permission.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying? We use this property for business, and sometimes it gets full. Sometimes expensive cars park here. And it's a problem if someone else uses it without permission. Can't you read the sign that says no parking without permission?
Do you think it's okay to talk to me like that?
What do you mean by like that? I understand that you don't realize what you're doing is wrong. But it's a nuisance, so please stop. Otherwise, it will become a serious problem.
My father is a gangster, you know? So, you better not take an attitude with me. I'll get revenge on you, even from my father.
What's your father's name?
So, you're trying to collect my personal information? There's no need to tell a woman like you my father's name. Well, listen to my advice anyway. You don't want to learn the hard way at your age, right?
Why don't you consider your own position a little more?
What did you say?
You're parked on our property without permission. Your father being a gangster has nothing to do with it. It's your personal problem. You should stop doing this, or you'll be fined. As a university student, it's better not to cause any trouble. You should stop doing it while I'm advising you.
You're really pissing me off with your attitude. Don't underestimate me. Giving me advice and acting all high and mighty. Forget it. I should stop before I get angry. You should too.
A university student getting angry doesn't scare me. Please stop your nuisance behavior. Instead of talking about gangster. Why don't you stop before the police are called? Even if you don't tell me your personal information, the police will be informed. If you think about your future, you should calm down.
You're the one who needs to calm down. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens to an arrogant woman like you. If you're scared, just let me park here without permission. It's better for you.
I don't understand what you're saying, so just stop it. I won't tolerate this anymore. This is the final warning. Well then, goodbye. You messed up, didn't you?
That's because you're persistent. I have no intention of moving my car. If you've had a tough time, just give up and cry yourself to sleep.
You said that if I warned you, you'd hit me in the face with all your might. This means your life is now over.
Huh? What are you talking about? It's just a car, I parked it, and that's the end of it. You're making a fuss because you're persistent. Even if my car is there, it's not a nuisance, is it?
As a university student, you have your whole life ahead of you. I've been lenient so far, but I'll stop. Your actions have gone too far. If you resort to violence, I won't forgive you.
What are you saying? Instead of talking nonsense, you should apologize. Say, I'm sorry for warning you.
I can't say it because I don't mean it, do I? Why don't you move your car now?
My father is a gangster. If you want me to move it, pay me $1,000.
I'm amazed. If this doesn't work, I guess it's hopeless. It's pitiful how stupid you are. You're threatening me without even understanding your situation. Do you realize that you're going to experience hell from now on?
You're persistent and annoying. Even if you hit me, I won't wake up. You complain to me as if I'm going to care. It's noisy just because I parked my car on the property for a bit. My father is a gangster, and I'm lucky I didn't get more than just a punch.
I'll call my father too.
What? How would I know about some old man you call your father?
If I pay $1,000, will you move your car?
What? Are you serious?
If I'm willing to pay, I'd like you to move your car.
Lucky me. It's a sudden windfall.
Can you come right now? I'll prepare the money at home.
If it's this easy to get $1,000, then working might be pointless.
I'll be waiting for you. Please come as soon as possible.
What does this mean? Who are those people?
It's useless to hide in the bathroom, you know? There's no escape, so why don't you come out now? You're such an ungraceful brat.
What do you mean by that? Who are those scary people?
Didn't I say that I'll call my father? My father is the head of a mafia syndicate. And he is the chairman of that mafia syndicate.
Huh? The head of a mafia syndicate?
Recently, the branch has been moving around a lot, so the cars are often gone. I've been at home alone a lot, and with the presence of such troublesome people. If I tell him that I got hit, he'll be really angry. Hi hey.
Wait, what? You're the daughter of the head of a mafia syndicate? That's a lie, right? That's a really bad joke.
Looking at this situation, do you think it's a joke? There are clearly genuine people waiting, aren't there? Why don't you come out now?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Please forgive me. I truly regret hitting you. I didn't mean to hit you.
You're not very good at making excuses, are you? Apologizing in a hurry and asking for forgiveness won't work. I may not listen, but I'm sure my father won't. It's too late. You've noticed too late.
Please forgive me. I was in the wrong.
Of course you were in the wrong. By the way, wasn't your father a gangster? If he is, could you tell me his name? I'll talk to him if you call him over. It might be better if you take responsibility yourself.
Well, that's a little different.
Ha! So it was a lie?
It's not really a lie. My father may not be a gangster.
Since it's going to be exposed anyway, why don't you just confess and come clean? You can't avoid shame anymore.
I made up a weird lie and used violence. I'll move my car now, so please forgive me. I won't park here ever again.
Well, I knew it was a lie. If your parent really belonged to that group, they should know about our place. Even if you were a stupid kid, you wouldn't park without permission at the house of another group's boss. It was obvious from the beginning. It's too bad.
I really didn't mean any harm. Please forgive me.
It seems like he's crying in the bathroom, but I'm holding back my laughter.
Isn't this too cruel?
It's useless to plead while crying. Do you really think you can get help now? Life is not that easy. You have to take responsibility for your actions. Well, you're already 20 years old, so it's an age where you can take responsibility.
What? How do you know my age?
You're Peter, 21 years old. I can find personal information like that in an instant, you know?
Wait! I have a job offer, so please stop. I was about to graduate in a little while. Is it okay to do something like this? How far are you going to push me?
Hey, didn't I warn you? It's not my fault you didn't listen. Well, if this gets out at university, you might lose your job offer, you know? It's your own fault, so there's nothing you can do about it.
If that happens, my life will be ruined. Did I really do something that bad?
Stop whining, you spoiled brat. You parked without permission too many times, and people complained. And you punched someone in the face, you know? You should think calmly about what you've done. Oh, by the way, the car has already been taken care of by the group member.
What? My car.
Your family would be angry too, you know? Well, if you learn from this, you should think about your actions in the future. Congratulations on the end of your life. In the end, it seems that Mr. Peter tried to run away in fear, but was caught by the group members and taken away in a car. The car that was parked without permission was also somehow thrown into the sea, and the details were unknown. Several days later, Mr. Peter, who had returned, had completely changed his personality and came to apologize to Harris on his knees. He ended up working there as a menial worker, and his life started heading in a completely different direction. His job offer was of course revoked, and he ended up dropping out of university, aiming for rehabilitation while feeling the enormity of what he had done. If he had thought a little more before acting, maybe the result would have been different. But it seems like it's too late to say that now.